Breon Ansley here, your two-time Olympia Classic Physique champ. I just got finished training. We're at Gold's here, Venice. My favorite places to train. I did some legs and I'm wiped, man. But I have enough energy because I need to pose after. I pose usually after every training session. And I'm going to take you guys through all the mandatory poses. Front double bicep, side chest, back double bicep, classic pose, and ab and thigh, and give you a little insight on how I like to present it and what we really want to show to the judges and what we really want to highlight in our physiques. So we're going to work, man. We're going to pose. I'm not just going to do it and be pretty with it, all right? I'm going to pose and I'm going to act like I'm on the Olympia stage when I'm posing with you guys, because that's what it's all about. It is time to get in shape. This is 7 weeks out exactly tomorrow. And I think we're on point, we're on schedule, and I know we're on schedule because that's what Coach says, and we're ready to rock. We're feeling good, guys. Welcome to episode 3 of the Road to the O series and Road to 3. All right. So, first pose, guys, is your front double bicep. All right, that's a mandatory pose. That's the favorite pose. That's the mostly everybody, but most importantly, it's the first pose that the judges will call out, right? They will say front double bicep. So you got to keep that in mind. If that's the first pose that they want to see, then you really want to make a great first impression with that pose. So front double bicep, first of all, the first word of the pose is the most important, right? The first body part of the pose, double bicep. So you really want to accentuate your biceps, okay? But with this pose, you guys, you want to show your whole arm, okay? You want to show your tricep, you want to show your bicep, you want to show everything. So you want to rotate your arm back, okay? If I go here, you guys see it makes my arm a little bit more shallow, okay? So you got to be flexible with the shoulders. Rotate your arm all the way back, okay? Here we go. Rotate your arms back, and you see how it raises my chest also, makes me wider and raises my lats as I rotate back and show you my whole arm, okay? Then I'm going to squeeze the biceps as if I was doing a bicep curl, or your cable curls like this. Really squeeze the biceps. And what I like to do is a little twist, guys, for the waist here, okay? To give it that nice V taper. So my front double bicep looks a little something like this. Something like that, right? So you really want to show the whole arm of the bicep. You really want to squeeze the bicep, okay? So as much peak as possible. Raise up, guys, okay? Raise up nice and tall, nice big chest, flaring lats, okay? V taper. And I like to show a twist. Now, some guys, if they don't have a big sweep, okay, in the legs, then they might need to angle it, okay? Some guys that have a big sweep in the leg can just stand straight up here, have their sweep come, you know, have their sweep talk to you and sing to you, and then stand straight here and do your front double bicep because they have enough shape to pull it off. Some guys have, you know, if you don't have a lot of sweep and have a lot of leg mass, then you have to angle, okay, to create it, all right? I'd like to think I can pull off both. Alright? So your next one is your side tricep. Okay? The side side chest. Side tricep isn't a classic pose, that's a bodybuilding pose. That's the bodybuilder in me. So with this one, we want to go from the ground up. Okay, so first we want to go ahead and plant this leg. Okay, that front leg up against the back leg as much as possible and really squeeze the glutes. I'll wear shorts. I'll wear the classic shorts for you guys the next time so you guys can see everything popping. Right? So you really want to squeeze the glutes. This, and you're going to squeeze this front leg up against this leg so your ham will pop. Yes? Pressure is on the front leg also so you can see all the lines and all the feathering in the quad. All right. So and we're gonna raise up, nice big chest. It's a side chest. So we're showing chest. Raise up, stand tall, nice big chest. Bring your front arm into your rib cage. Okay. Curl this arm. Okay, so you really show the mass of the front arm. Curl it, flex it, raise up, big chest, and turn a little bit so they can see the width over here of the chest, of the shoulder. All right? And it goes a little something like this. All right? Whew. All right, so that's side chest. You want to stand up tall. Stand up tall. Give them as much chest as possible. Up high. Okay. Small rib cage. Okay. In all side poses, you want to keep a small waistline. Okay. You want to show them how narrow that waistline is and how tapered that waistline is. All right. Bring it into the rib cage. Front arm is up against the lat. Forgot to tell you about that part. That's a trick. Up against the lat, guys, to give it more mass. Right? Then your tricep pops a little bit more. Then you curl your arm to pop the bicep. Flex. Turn it a little bit here. Big chest. Flex. And you flexing everything. All while down here, I'm flexed with the leg, the front leg, and it's pressed up against the back leg for the hamstring. That's that. Next, we're getting a workout here, so we're flowing pretty fast. Next is back double bicep. Now, back double bicep, you want to work from the ground up again. Calves, hamstrings, glutes, low back, and of course the back. And then you want to make sure, guys, in the back of the bicep, you turn your shoulder again, right? And your arm, guys, so you can see the peak of the bicep as opposed to this here. You want to be flexible enough to turn it. Boom. Like this. Okay, so it's a little something like this. Okay. So you want to try to be as wide as possible. As wide as possible, guys, to flare the lats again. And show the V taper with the waist. So, turning the wrist, the shoulder, the arm to show the whole arm and the peak of the bicep. Okay. I am flexing the calves, hamstrings, glutes, low back. Right? Staying tight here. And we're getting here with the thickness of the low back. We are flexing that, guys, so that pops as well. Yes? So I'm kind of sitting down into my low back with flaring the lats at the same time. Yes? Yes. All right, next one is our ab and thigh. Okay. Ab and thigh, it's what it is. It's abs. We want to have nice deep abs. We want to have good separation in the quads. Okay. Showing all the three parts. Really want to hunker down on the abs. We want to show all the, sit down on the abs and show how deep your abs and all the hard work that you've been doing for all those however many weeks can get. So you want to really squeeze those things as tough as possible, hard as possible. And you guys, we want to squeeze from the obliques into the center. Okay? So there's different ways you could do it, guys. A lot of guys like to go from the side here, you know, and show the quad leading, okay, with the arm here. That's a nice classic style ab and thigh. And your conventional one is just the straight up here to the straight up, 1 foot forward, your best quad that you can flex the best, obviously. And we hunker down on the abs. Now, we want to flex the lats at the same time. Press the arms up against the back of the head. We want to flex the lats at the same time to show the V taper. So I'm flexing from the outside in, as well as the quads. Yes. Now, there's different variations. Some guys like to stand straight and do a vacuum right here, vacuum it, then come down on that. Right? And like I showed you before, some guys like to go ahead and lead with one leg and go from the side, show the obliques and the gills. When it gets nasty and you get shredded, the gills really are sliced and diced. So that's a good look as well. It's a nice classic look. You know, you can really lean back on it, kind of angle the body, you know. And show that variation. So that's ab and thigh. All right, now we're going to go to the last and final one, which is the classic pose. There's a different ones that I like, guys. Favorite classic pose is also the one that best fits you, and the one that, you know, really makes you sing to the judges and the audience. All right, so you pick your best poses out there, and you put your flair in it along with the classic style poses, and then you rock. So I have a few of them. One is definitely my crucifix pose. Okay, I just do an ab and thigh set up with the legs, and I flare out here and show the arms, because, you know, supposedly I have great arms, great biceps, so I'm out here with it. And you want to raise up high. Everything you want to do is pretty high, guys, except for that ab and thigh. You want to crunch down on that one, right? But here, you want to raise up high to show the width of everything in the taper. Okay. Another one of my favorites is definitely the one I have on my Earn Your Pancake shirt, which is the hand behind the head, and then your one arm bicep curl. Yes. So hand behind the head. I angle my body for the taper. Yes. And I give them it's a nice smooth pose for me, guys, which I really like. Angle the body. Okay, still flexing everything nice and hard, and giving them the bicep. That one bicep. Now you still want to flare the lats. You still want to flare everything, guys. Everything you keep tight, but you don't over squeeze it, right? Because then you're bound up. You want to be nice and fluid and flexible. Okay, you want everything to open up. So you can't be bound up, but you want to flex. Okay. Effortlessly. So you're tight inside, outside, guys, seems.
Yeah. Just have it during the day.
Seems effortless. Yes? But inside is screaming. So that's the run through, guys. That's the run through. There's about 2 more poses that I like to do. Also, there's here the victory pose. That's pretty nice. For me, I like to do an open hand also, guys, on the classic pose. Another one, guys, is that side Arnold pose. Yes, that double bicep here. That quarter double bicep Arnold pose. You know, I like to do, you could do the quarterback pose as well. Accentuate the back. There's a few of them. Those are pretty much the gist of them, though. Those are the main ones, right? So you pick your money shot, guys, and you rock out with your classic pose. So that's a little run through, guys, of the mandatory poses. Hope you guys learned a little something from them, maybe a trick or two. And you guys work hard on your posing. It is very, very important. We don't bring weights with us on the stage. We only have our posing to rely on from the hard work of the weights and the physique that we built. But then your posing is what really sets you apart. Yes, so set yourself apart. Enjoy the process. Enjoy your posing. And thank you guys for watching this this episode 3, Road to the O, going for 3, guys. All right, much love. Love you guys. Drop your comments, like, subscribe, and we will check you guys on episode 4.